Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Beat That for the DS, our second pass through of a variety of locations. And in a sense also our second pass of this exact race, because for some reason the game just wouldn't give us a Tesla last time. Ultimately needed. Seriously? Okay. And just to do both goals simultaneously, in fact. Awesome. Everything done. So, that having me done, so now we have time to ponder the purpose of these secondary objectives again. Because most of these secondary objectives involve either getting points or attacking somebody or something. Sometimes something interesting, like going through a checkpoint. But usually doing something that is beneficial for a race in general. Like usually something that would not be a bad idea to be doing regardless whether or not it was actually a secondary objective. So maybe these are the things that we need to do in order to stay ahead of that. Of course, that also brings up the question as to why we need to actually attack each other. Maybe it's just practice for that. This is our training. We need to keep these secondary objectives in mind to keep ourselves fit. Oops. I like how I actually kept my boost. Keep ourselves fit for taking on that. We need to be on our toes. We need to be in tip-top shape. Can't let our standards falter. Not one bit. Well, that having been established. We've been enlightened. But of course, we still need to figure out who's actually getting us these secondary objectives too. Are we coming from ourselves? Are we coming from somewhere? Could the cost be coming from that? Is that using us to its own purposes? I don't know if we'll ever know. At least not in this game. Next game we play, quite possibly. Depending on what lore gets added at that point. Anyways. So I'm curious as to why we decided to do a second pass through of all these areas though, and specifically not the bowling alley. Maybe we just gave up on the bowling alley for now, because of what happened with our encounter with that. Well, not exactly a direct encounter, but because of what happened last time we were there, in the console version. We realized we just weren't prepared for being there yet. So instead we're gonna check everything else and get ourselves prepared. But that is always, of course, still messing with physics and everything, so it's hard to know. We still don't know who and who is not on our own team. Why is Drifting Ryan Storm here, for example? What's his interest? He's a very self-interested individual. What's his stake? Does he just want the glory of having found and beaten that? That's probably possible. And of course, we still don't know the motivations of the golden quadrad? The golden four, either. Of which we saw 16 angels last time around. So this makes me wonder if anybody from the golden quadrad is going to pop up this time in this game. Probably. And 16 angels in particular is a pretty popular car. So I expected it would pop up in both this version and the other version. At the same time, ST Suzuka didn't pop up in this version, which is surprising. At least it's not in this version as a starting car. Maybe it appears later. I don't know. I only know what one of their local cars is, and that's Drift Kings 24/7. Not to be confused with the normal 24/7 for some reason. The normal Drift 24/7. Strange. Boost over the finish line. Like, at the end, or what? Well, first place for a while and then boost. I usually get boost, not a problem, so that should be fine. Yeah, though, I guess we do have some new friends with us this time. We have new people, fresh eyes, to help us look through these areas. We do know that is somewhere around here, because that has been attacking us in great ways. How am I still? What was I drafting then? I wanted boost. So I just want to hold first and then get boost. So that's only the only weapon I need to worry about having. I don't want to sit back. I can't get rid of my weapon. There we go. Also, I noticed there are no blue rings in this version, it seems like. Unless they just haven't popped up in the races we've done yet. Okay. So I just need to hold on to this boost until the end and then boost or the finish. Yeah, though. So, we have new people with us this time. And we in some capacity discovered that was in fact not a bowling alley. Unless the bowling alley simply fell apart. It's possible the bowling alley no longer exists. The fabric of reality there was simply torn apart by the interference of that, and potentially the Phantom Racer. Possibly Phantom Racer with it, since we don't see Phantom Racer anymore, but it's also very possible to come back. We never know. It's not just shrouded in mystery. It's a very fearful time for us in search of that, because you never know who to trust or what's gonna come next. or who still does and doesn't exist. And just like that, an entire location can just be wiped off the map by the interference of that, and its reality warping powers. That's why it must be found and beaten, I guess. Okay, so I think we've gone through these bedroom races for long enough. I've been going for like 40 minutes. That wasn't supercharged, right? Oh, this is an Eliminator event anyways, so I don't need to actually boost across. I don't need to finish with the boost, because we don't finish that way, so I need to, within 30 seconds, get to the finish line. I was looking at the map. Oh, jeez. I was getting jump credit for that. But, so, within 30 seconds I need to get to the finish line and boost over it. Oops. 15 seconds, I will make it. Awesome. Take that. Actually, please don't. Nobody should be taking it. It needs to be beaten. Okay. More rampage. And then a couple more levels. Yo! Forgot there were 4 levels in each area, actually. This place is taking longer than I thought it would. Oh well. It's not really a problem. Just hit opponents. The standards are rising. I guess the Eliminator events, or not Eliminator, the Rampage events are just training for taking on that whenever we find it. We don't know what form that will take, but we need to make ourselves dead-eyes regardless. 4-wheel touchdown bonus this time. The mythical 4 wheels as compared to the 2 wheels we got last time. 6,000 points total. Not a problem. These vehicles are trying to train themselves into super soldiers. The world's most elite, the world's best, the universe is best, the multiverse is best, in fact, most potentially. So I'm noticing these names seem to be recurring. I haven't really tried connecting them to which car is which. I don't think I'm going to bother trying. Because it keeps showing 2 different things I'm getting points for, but it keeps tracking them separately, which is kind of amusing. So is that the 2-wheel touchdown bonus? Getting 100 extra points there? Awesome, haha! That's one reload. Alright, so where are the next guys I'm looking for? Oh hey, rockets actually go in the air in this version. I always found it annoying to do that. Cool. Alright, was that race cam right there actually? Wait, what color was race cam? I thought it was green, like a green 24/7. It's nice, it's really easy hitting things from far in this version, compared to the console version. I'm not really sure why that is, actually. I think, however, the controls are more precise. They're less physics oriented, so it's more just kind of, it does what you tell it to do. Awesome. Of course, all of us also want the glory of having been the one to beat that. 6 weapon pickups and drift over the finish line. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. So this doesn't necessarily mean finishing with the drift. It just means drifting over the finish line at some point. Considering that how things went last time, where there wasn't even like a finish to be had. But yeah, drifting the finish line could be a little bit annoying. So it didn't count that. So it might actually be finishing the race. Should be a little annoying. So just activate 6 weapon pickups? Yeah, just like before. Okay. Also, did my boost get cut short by me pausing? That could be a glitch. Like, boost might just last for a certain amount of time. If you pause, it can make that time run out. I wouldn't be surprised. So I can just go through weapon pickups and use them as soon as I get them. I should definitely get 6. Jump! Oh jeez. You get a much bigger jump bonus in this version than you do in the other version. Although you get a smaller touchdown bonus. Oh no! Keep going, man. Strawberries. They're not Hot Wheels brand strawberries though, so it's not of interest to us. Mines everywhere. I guess they just don't have have enough resolution textures to make everything Hot Wheels brand this time. I want Hot Wheels brand deodorant shampoo. Okay. So that's that. And then we have to worry about getting to the finish line. And see if we can drift over it the second time and go across the finish line, which I'm guessing not. We probably have to finish over it. Oh, no. We got it. Okay, cool. Home free. Now, we never know what kinds of evasive maneuvers or offensive maneuvers or anything like that we might need to undertake once we encounter that. We need to be trained. We need to have our bodies ready. In every conceivable way. Okay. Yeah, that is the question, I guess. Are they just sticking behind to train ourselves further before I have another meeting with that? Or are we actually trying to look around again in all these places? We do know that that is nearby, or at least it's less to think so. We have confirmed that... Well, no, we haven't confirmed that it's on the bowling alley. The bowling alley no longer exists. That destroyed it. It exercised too much reality warping control over the bowling alley, and it ceased to exist. Reality broke down. But since it was doing so many things of such great magnitudes while we were in the bowling alley, we had to have been close. And it's still doing things to throw us off here. So we must be close in some capacity. So that's why we're still searching these same general areas. But who knows what this search will bring this time around. Having new friends is cool though. Some new additions such as Race Cam, for some reason. And a couple other cars, such as those two cars whose names I can't remember. Yes, precisely. Oh well, the two cars that I tried out that were new. Alright though, I think we've about gotten everything we're going to get out of this one track, at least in the quick race. Two more events to do here, and they're going to have a nice little tournament. Which hopefully I'll be able to finish this episode. We'll see. I mean, I have save states if I have to cut it off in the middle of a recording session. Or at the end of a recording, at the end of a recording session. Shoot. It's hard to hit that thing right. I think that's the best turn I've got on there, though. Kathy, what are you going to do with those rockets? Oh, you're going to use them, apparently. Or lose them. Or the other. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to what names the game gives these characters, because... Meh. Tsuyoshi might be interesting. If I manage to find somebody that doesn't already have a name, of which there are many cars, and I find them notable in some way, in general, if I just find a car that I haven't already named, and they have a name on the top screen, or on bottom screen, then maybe I'll do something based off of that, to say, hey, your name is this. But I need to figure out whose name is which first, and then I'm just going to ignore any names of anybody that I've already given a name to, of course. It's actually about time to end this episode, I think. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, let's play Hot Wheels Beat That. We're going to do a Eliminator Rampage and then tournament. We'll probably manage to fit it all in. And these races are pretty quick, so I think we'll be able to do it. In any case, see you guys. And 10% completion already. We're only 3 episodes in. Phew. Total Flame's like throughout the whole game, right? So that's... Wow. Yeah, like we're almost a third through this one difficulty. We feasibly could, without going on for too long, go through this entire game, but I still don't think it'd be a good idea. We'll probably just do what we did on the console version. Anyway, case. Bye, guys.